Welcome to Ausable Valley Disc Golf. This is John here with Alex, and today we are at Pine Knoll Disc Golf Course, just outside of Grayling, Michigan. So let's get on to hole 1, 132 feet, par 3. And this is the whites to A layout, so it's basically the shortest layout that this course has.
Yep, shortest,
that's a better
easiest.
shot. Whoa.
You do a nice little turnover there. And here, I'm trying a different line, which didn't really work out. I don't think I'm ever going to really run that line. I'll probably just go out and around like you did.
Yeah.
Get there.
For you, a nice hyzer puts you pretty close, but if you can hit that lane that you were going for, you can be parked.
Yeah. With that out and around, I typically end up just outside of that rock area and leaves me with a good putt. Hole 2, 134 feet, par 3.
Yeah. I'm trying a left-handed flick because I need something to dive in, and this is about the only hole you'll see me do it unless I'm in trouble.
Yep. And here I'm going to go with a zone. I'm just going to try and throw something low and let it skip. I got a little bit high for what I wanted, so it left me with a little bit of a tester putt. Which I missed just outside there, and not really a great way to start the round, but can't complain with 2 pars.
Well, and here I am basically tapping in for my double birdie here. Hole 3, 258 feet, par 3. And this is a straight tunnel shot, and all you gotta do is just throw it straight.
Keep flipping a little bit.
I catch the right side of the trees, and it can be a jail in there if you don't get lucky.
Yep. Here I'm going to try and go forehand flip up. Got it too high, so I hit some tree limbs. But it left me with a pretty decent shot.
Yeah, I had to just throw my Raptor with a little flick, get it through the trees, get a little ground play, and hope I got close to putt.
Try and get a little close up there and half run, halfway up. Move on to hole 4, 188 feet, par 3. Pretty much dead straight with a low ceiling at the end.
Yeah, I tried to throw a hyzer up and over the trees, and I didn't quite get it high enough, and I caught the tops.
And here I grip lock a little bit, but I get a little assistance from the tree, and it pushes me pretty much right to the basket.
Right, and I got this tree right in front of me, that pine tree. It's kind of a low ceiling, so you got to go under it, and I had no choice but to try to lay it up. Left myself a little bit of a tester, but I got lucky and I put it in.
Yeah.
I clean up my birdie and we move on.
Deuce.
Hole 5, 179 feet, par 3. This one's just kind of straight ahead. It goes a little straight, and then it gives a little bit of a push to the right. And
A little inside.
I threw it a little inside, but it turned out all right. I got a little bit of distance.
Yep. And here I'm going forehand with a zone.
That spot right.
Got it a little bit high for what I like, but the result wasn't bad. Clean up for back-to-back birdies, and John puts a good putt on there.
Good putt.
Yeah, I got lucky and got another birdie.
Yep. Hole 6, 212 feet, par 3. Again, it's another straight one that kind of dives off to the right-hand side there.
Good skip.
That was a perfect
Yeah.
shot for me. Skipped nice and left me pretty much parked.
Yeah. Threw my TI swirl.
Come on.
And I thought it would dive more, and it ended up just going dead straight. So I had another tree in my way and to try to bend around, and I couldn't do it. I ended up missing my putt, and then luckily I cleaned up for par.
Nice putt.
And this puts me on a nice little birdie streak that I was hoping to keep going.
Hole 7, 395 feet, par 3.
Yep, there I'm just trying to go straight, and it just flipped over on me. It ended up on the other side of the pine trees over there.
Yeah. I mean, the good thing about this one is it's way wide open, so it's basically a grip and rip and throw it as hard as you can.
Yeah, there is OB along the left-hand side there, but
yeah, you had to come up and over them pines, and that ended up being a pretty good shot.
Yeah.
So, as we mentioned, there's OB, there's a rope right there, and I was expecting it to turn in, and it never turned in. It went too straight.
I threw exactly what I wanted.
Just juiced it.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. There's the rope, so I had to take my meter in, and I tried to just. I was hoping if I make this, maybe I can get a bogey, and I didn't do it.
No luck there. I'm trying to save my par there, and I think I had a little stick poking me in the back, so it made it a little bit of a tough putt.
Yeah.
Nice par save.
Oh, double bogey.
Yep, hole 8, 337 feet, par 3. This one also has OB along the entire left side, which I ended up finding cutting through the trees there.
Stay inbound.
Early release for me, it wasn't really a great shot.
Yeah. I tried to hang it out to the right and have it cut in. I grip locked it a little bit, and the trees ended up shooting it down. Luckily, it didn't go out of bounds. So I just run up and I just tried to throw my most overstable disc, and I thought it would cut, and I actually put a lot of power on it. I got a lot more than I anticipated.
Yep, so there's me taking my meter relief in, and at this point I'm trying to save par possibly. It's probably about 60 feet out, maybe closer to 70, but I put a decent run on it, but it was too high. Never really had a chance.
Yeah, this little low ceiling that I tried to fight through, and it kind of ate me up, but I was able to tap in along with Alex.
Back-to-back bogeys was not what we were looking for.
No. Hole 9, 236 feet, par 3.
Yep. This one, it's kind of pick your poison in terms of line.
Get through clean.
Yeah, you hit your line, and it turned out okay.
Yeah, I ended up hitting a tree towards the end there.
I tried to throw something straight, and
Might work out.
I ended up catching a little bit of trees, and left me a little bit to be desired.
Yep. There, I'm just trying to get up for a par. Did alright, but...
Yeah. Here's my birdie attempt, and again, trees make it rough.
Good
Good
putt.
putt to save my par there, and moving
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, and I got my little tap in.
Football.
So hole 10 here is 250 feet, par 3. It's straight, and then it bends again just a little bit to the right.
Well,
I threw mine a little bit low.
Yeah, that group of trees that you saw the disc going straight to, I want to be a little left of that and then have it cut into the right, but it didn't turn out.
And that was probably my best upshot for
That's
the day.
upshot.
It just kind of glided right underneath the pin. And
Yeah, I got the distance, as you can see, but I didn't get the accuracy, and I had to go up and over more
you're
tree
getting it.
limbs and more tap ins.
Yep.
Hole 11, 323 feet, par 3.
Yep, so here I'm trying to go just inside of that bare tree, not anywhere near any of those pines, and then kind of Anheuser towards the pin, but I grip locked that so much.
Yeah, I threw this low liner and it just got over the stump that's in the middle of the fairway, and I didn't get any real distance, but I wasn't in any trouble. And I threw this upshot, and
Floaty, floaty.
ooh, I caught the back of the basket.
There's another decent upshot for me, kind of low ceiling. And then there's this masterpiece right off the center pole and back towards me.
Yeah, you've had
Is
a
that off
couple
the
of those
pole?
so far this year, and
I don't know if it's because I put too much behind my putts and it's hitting the pole and coming back out, but it's brutal.
Yeah.
But hole 12, 250 feet, par 3. Another pick your poison line type
yeah,
shot.
there's a little bit of a left-hand lane, and so I went. That's what I aimed for, and
Nice shot.
I came up a little short, but I'm within putting distance.
Yep. And I hit where I wanted to throw, but I had too much hyzer on the disc for this one. So it left me with a pretty long shot. So I just laid up and took a par.
Yeah, I'm hoping to put a nice little putt on this, get my birdie, and I snuck it over the rim.
One around.
One of them around. That's exactly what it is.
Every
Hole 13, 252 feet, par 3. This one is a really tough one for left-handers, and I have to try to throw a super big Anheuser, and I ended up yanking it, which is not what you want to do.
cut roll back to the
But
middle.
I got some ground play, and it cut me right to the middle.
Yep. And here, for a right-hander, you can either just try and pure one down the center gap, which I missed
That's not the route you take.
inside, or you can try and go outside and throw something towards the pin that way.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, I was not happy with that upshot. That was probably the worst jump putt I had all season.
I don't know. Yeah, I ran that one and ended up leaving myself a little bit desired.
And there you can see where that jump putt left me. It was a lot to be desired.
Yeah.
On to hole 14, 238 feet, par 3. Pretty wide open.
Yeah, there's a stump out there that I aim for, and if I go right over that stump, I know I'm parked, and that time I just pulled it. Missed it.
There I'm going Luna. I don't know what happened there, but it was just... It seemed like the disc had no flight behind it.
Right. Yeah, I pretty much just laid it up. Just taking my par.
Down.
Tapped out for my par there, and John will tap out for his.
Hole 15, 216 feet, par 3. This one's almost a straight 215. I mean, there's a couple trees that just kind of surround the basket, but it's really not that hard as long as you just throw it straight.
And there I threw mine way too high. Just wasn't really throwing the disc very well after a couple spit outs, a couple bad breaks.
Yeah. I went a little long, and I got lucky and put one right on the pole from that distance. Made me feel pretty good.
And there I decided to join John's cause and sneak one over the rim.
Yeah.
But hole 16 here, it's a small bender off to the right-hand side again.
Yeah, it's a real narrow lane
Way
for a
wide.
lefty, and I have to start off to the left of the tee pad to get that angle.
There I'm going forehand with the zone. And for some reason, my zones have been skipping really straight recently, but then I put a pretty good putt
Nice
on,
putt.
get me back to even.
Yeah, I got some luck on them chains they grabbed. Hole 17, 286 feet, par 3. This one I actually threw a little more inside than I wanted, but it turned out perfect. We literally thought maybe it had a chance, and it skipped on by.
It was a great shot. For a right-hander, you can either go up and over with a sky anhyzer, or you can try and pure one through a tree-lined gap,
Oh, branch on
which I tried to
time.
do there. And I thought I hit my line pretty good, but a couple trees thought otherwise.
I was lucky to tap out.
Hole 18, 264 feet, par 3.
Yeah, this one is basically throw it across the field,
We
and
flipped over.
it flipped over and
Sit
left
down so that
me
he has a shot.
an ugly upshot.
There I'm going Buzz. I'm just going to try and run straight at the pin, which I do.
Hold.
And we thought it had a
Get out
great
there.
chance.
Hold.
Come on.
Just faded out a little bit too soon.
Yeah. I had, them small little twig trees, and I tried to throw an anhyzer, hoping it would anhyzer and then flex out and get some float. And it left me a long putt, and I went right off the top. Probably one of the worst putt of the day.
There I tap out for my birdie, and we both finish under.
Yeah, it didn't turn out too bad. I finished with a -3, Alex -1. The course is a great course. It's my home course, so I kind of have a pretty good high rating of this course for myself. I gave it a 4.2 out of 5. It's a great course. The pads are awesome. The signage is what really brings this course down, if there is anything.
Yeah, just
What do
from
you think?
moving pins recently, they need to update some signage on it.
Yeah,
But
I
other
mean,
than that, it's not too bad.
The signs are a little off. Directions are a little off. But overall, it's really good, and I really recommend someone try to play this course.
Yep.
Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed.